3 years into our marriage, my husband was still telling everyone I was the family maid. Then one day he shoved a bowl of spoiled rice at me and demanded I take it to his father. When I refused, he put on quite a show. Take this food to my dad. I'm not going. What did you just say? I'm asking you to deliver one meal. Why the attitude? I'm an outsider, remember? It wouldn't be appropriate for me to walk into your family's home. What is wrong with you? Yesterday, your dad told everyone that outsiders had no say in Chen family business, then kicked me out of the family chat. Now this outsider is supposed to deliver his dinner? Why are you picking a fight with my dad? He said a few words and you're turning it into a federal case. A federal case? Since we married, I've handled every emergency for your dad and looked after your mom whenever she was sick. When have I ever failed them? That's what you're supposed to do. Every daughter-in-law does it. So you do remember I'm your wife? Then why didn't you defend me in front of your family yesterday? Enough. You're obsessing over nothing. You don't get to criticize how my dad runs his family. Fine. Tell him the outsider is too clumsy to care for his elders. You clearly don't know your place. Oh, I know it perfectly. I'm the outsider. Fine. So you're refusing? Sunian, listen carefully to what I'm saying. Oh, I'll remember every word. Getting bold, aren't you? Look at the time and you're still sitting around. Your father-in-law is home starving and dizzy. Is this how a daughter-in-law behaves? Come on, sis. Even if you're upset, you need to get your priorities straight. Mom, Dad called me an outsider yesterday. He said a few words and you actually took them seriously? If I'm an outsider, then I shouldn't keep showing up at your house. He said it without thinking. How can a daughter-in-law be so petty? Now go home and cook. I'm not petty. I'm obedient. Dad told me not to enter the Chen home. How could a junior ignore an elder's orders? Right? So you want to argue? Listen, Sunian. You were lucky Chen Yuan married you. Don't push your luck. Sis, Mom came all this way to ask you herself. Can't you just take the olive branch? She's your elder. Let it go. Chen Yuan, when your dad kicked me out of the family chat yesterday, you were right there. What did you say? Nothing. Correct? It was my dad's decision. I couldn't interfere. Then your mom's anger is her problem too. Deal with her and leave me alone. My dad hasn't had a hot meal all day. How can you be so heartless? There are more than 30 people in your family chat. Not one of them can bring him food? It has to be the outsider? You're really not letting that one word go, are you? I'm not clinging to it. Your whole family decided I'm an outsider. An elder said something offhand. Why take it so seriously? Chen Yuan, let's be clear. I married you to build a life together, not to pad your family's headcount as an outsider. You married into the Chen family, so you're a Chen daughter-in-law. How does that make you an outsider? Your father said it, not me. It's just a group chat. So you got removed, big deal. Why are you making a mountain out of nothing? Fine. One day, if my dad removes you from the Su family chat and calls you an outsider, don't take it personally. Elders say things, right? Why would I even want to be in your family's chat? Good, Chen Yuan. Remember what you just said. What, does the whole family need to roll out the red carpet for you? Why is getting you to dinner such a nightmare? I told you. When Dad takes back what he said, I'll return. Are you insane? He said one angry sentence, and you want my father to apologize? Dream on, Sunian. One angry sentence? For 3 years, I've handled every problem in this family. Then he called me an outsider in front of everyone. Was that just anger? Think whatever you want. Come or don't. Sunian, the board keeps asking when you're coming back. Tell them to wait. Wait for what? You've been away from the Su group for 3 years. The position your mother left you can't stay vacant forever. I said wait. Is this Ms. Su Nian, Chen Yuan's wife? There's something you should know. Chen Yuan recently moved over 100,000 yuan through an account. You may not know about it. Thank you, I understand. Attorney Zhou, check whether Chen Yuan has any hidden accounts. Yes, over 100,000. That money never entered our joint account. I need this fast. 8,000? You work all day drawing plans at that tiny company and that's all you make a month? It covers my expenses. Wow, sis, you work so hard. Look at my Johan. He runs his own trading company. I help with a few deals and one commission beats 6 months of your salary. Everyone moves at their own pace. Honest work deserves respect. Exactly. Zhou has dozens of employees, so successful at his age. Zhou, our Chen Yun was spoiled growing up. Please be patient with her. Mom, what are you saying? Fine. I'll stop. Zhou, eat up. This whole meal was prepared especially for you. Sunian, look at Zhou, then look at yourself. If you had more ambition, Chen Yuan wouldn't have to work so hard. Dad, Chen Yuan and I haven't asked this family for 1 cent since we married. How we live is between the two of us. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not allowed to say anything now? If you're discussing family matters, I'll listen. But if you're comparing me to an outsider, I'm not interested. Can't this family eat one peaceful meal? Do you have to make everything awkward? Just eat. Exactly, we're eating. Why can't you handle a few honest words? When Chen Yun was mocking my salary 5 minutes ago, why didn't you tell everyone to eat? Come on, sis. I was only showing concern. Why are you so sensitive? I'm not sensitive. I just don't feel obligated to indulge you. We're all family. Let's keep the peace and change the subject. My company is negotiating a partnership with the Su Group. If it goes through, we'll move up to a whole new level. The Sue Group is huge. Joe, you actually have connections there? I've dealt with them a few times. I can get a meeting. If you're interested, Uncle, I'll introduce you to someone at the Sue Group when I get the chance. Wonderful, that would be fantastic. Enjoy your meal, I'm leaving. Ms. Sue, a trading company, contacted us about partnering on the new project. They claim they know your relatives. Should I meet them? No. They said the Chen family made the connection. The Chens? They honestly think they have connections to the Sue Group? Su Nian, you humiliated my dad in front of the whole family today. What are you trying to do? What am I trying to do? When Dad attacked me in public, why didn't you ask what he was trying to do? He's your elder. When he criticizes you, listen. I work all day, then come home to deal with this garbage. You must be exhausted, especially with the full-time job of secretly moving our marital assets. What are you talking about? I had someone investigate. There's a payment of over 100,000 yen in your name. Where did it go? The family needed money, so I pulled it together at the last minute. What major family emergency was your wife not allowed to know about? My dad needed help. What's wrong with the son supporting his father? You would have said no, so I handled it myself. Chen Yuan, you used our joint money to support your family without saying a word, and now you're blaming me for not agreeing? Our money? Your money? Why split hairs when we're one family? When your family called me an outsider, why didn't you say we were one family then? If you think this marriage is impossible, then let's live separately. What? Fine. Let's separate. Su Nian, are you serious? When have I ever joked about this? Do you have to make things this ugly? You were the one who suggested separating. I said it in anger. Your angry words, my honest answer. What exactly do you want? To be treated like family. Dad called me an outsider, and you pretended not to hear. Mom orders me around, and you stay silent. You secretly give our money to your family, then act entitled. In this home, I'm half outsider, half ATM. All I wanted was basic respect. You can't give me that, so we're done. So... After 3 years of marriage, everything that truly belonged to me fit in one suitcase. Ms. Su, the shareholders meeting is set for the 15th of next month. The senior shareholders insist the heir attend, or they'll discuss redistributing the equity. Your mother's shares may be at risk. "40 days left, it's time to go back. But first, I need to finish things here cleanly. I told my dad to add you back to the family chat. Don't bother. This stopped being about a group chat a long time ago. Ms. Su, you own no property together. You've paid most of the car loan and household expenses. Financially, a separation won't cost you anything. Okay, I understand. As for that money, the loan was taken solely in his name. You didn't sign and knew nothing about it, so you normally wouldn't be liable. Confirm exactly where that money went. All right, and please prepare the divorce agreement as soon as possible. No problem. You can sign anytime, but we'll need his cooperation. Over 100,000 yen. Let's see where every cent really went. Su Nian, I heard you want to separate from Chen Yuan. Have you lost your mind? Where will you find another life this stable without Chen Yuan? You barely earn anything. Living alone would be miserable. Come home, grow up, and save your marriage. I've paid most of this family's expenses for 3 years. You know better than anyone whether your son's salary can support a household. Why are you keeping score with me? I even paid the bride price money myself when we married. Should we add that to the ledger too? Su Nian, come over here. Say what you need to say on the phone. This can't be discussed by phone. Come over. Mr. Chen, you called me an outsider. It wouldn't be appropriate for an outsider to visit. I said that without thinking. Why are you still holding it against me? Then let me say something too. I'm divorcing Chen Yuan. Su Nian, what did you tell my dad? I simply told him my decision. Why are you being so unreasonable? If I'm that unreasonable, separating is perfect. Fine, divorce me. You think I'm scared? Then we'll sign tomorrow. Chen Yuan, what exactly do you want? We can discuss the board after I return. Go ahead, Su Nian. I know my family has hurt you. Dad talks too much, but he means no harm. Mom worries about everything and has no filter. Please don't leave me. Give me one reason to stay. We're husband and wife, after all. That's it? What else do you need? You raised money behind my back. Your dad doesn't treat me like family, and your mom orders me around. Fix even one of those 3 things and I'll reconsider. I couldn't avoid the money issue. Dad had old debts to repay. I couldn't stand by and watch him struggle. Helping him repay a debt is fine. Why didn't you discuss it with me? Why hide it? Because you would have refused. Sunian, why keep score? We're family. Why didn't you say that when all of you treated me like an outsider? You're never gonna let that one word go, are you? It's not about one word. That word exposed everything. The agreement is ready. No jointly owned property, personal belongings stay with their owners, and Chen Yuan assumes that debt alone. Please deliver it to his workplace. Sunian, are you really divorcing me? So you read it? I did. Why am I solely responsible for that entire debt? Because you took it out behind my back and none of it went toward our household. It happened during our marriage. You're responsible too. Did I sign anything? You never told me. You arranged it all in secret, so why should I pay? You investigated everything this thoroughly. Had you planned this all along? You forced me to investigate. Sunian, who are you really? Your wife. Oh wait, your father said I'm an outsider. Don't push me, I'm not pushing you. Sign and we'll part peacefully. Refuse, and I'll take the formal legal route. Sunian, give me a few days to talk to my family. 3 days. My dad says we're not allowed to divorce. He doesn't get a vote. He said if you dare leave, you'll have to repay every cent you spent while living with the Chen family. That's funny. I've spent over 400,000 yuan supporting the Chens. Would you like to repay me first? What 400,000? You've been keeping records this whole time? Since the first day of our marriage. Sunyan, you were protecting yourself from me from the day you married me? Not protecting myself from you. Leaving myself an escape route. I moved far from home with no family nearby. I needed some security. So you never trusted me. Have you ever done anything worthy of my trust? Who are you, really? Give me your answer in 3 days. Sign it. My dad said I should try one more time. Try what? Sunian, is there any chance you'll change your mind? If my dad takes back what he said, face to face, would you reconsider the divorce? I talked to him, he agreed. When? At the family dinner this weekend. Everyone will be there and he'll tell you himself. Fine, I'll hear him out. But I'm keeping the papers for now. If he's not sincere, or anything else happens, I'm filing them. Okay. Sunian. About removing you from the group chat. I didn't think it through, and I chose my words poorly. Which words exactly? The part where I called you an outsider. So was calling me an outsider inappropriate, or was I the outsider who didn't belong there? Mr. Chen, you removed me and said the chat was family only. I didn't think it through, isn't enough. If you truly see me as your daughter-in-law, just say, Sunian is not an outsider. That's all. Sue, your father-in-law is getting older. Don't make such a big deal of it. Even that apology wasn't easy for him. Uncle, if someone called you an outsider, would you honestly be okay with it? So you won't accept it? Fine, no more dancing around it. You married into this family, so keep your head down and live quietly. What's wrong with me criticizing you? Chen Yuan married you because you seemed sensible and grounded. Don't get greedy. Chen Yuan, I've signed the papers. Sign them or don't. Either way, I'm filing for divorce. Then go. Without my son, you'll have it even worse. You make $8 grand a month and suddenly think you're royalty. Chen Yuan, Johan was never sincere with you. He got close to you for a reason. That's a lie. Believe me or don't. Your choice. Who are you, really? Someone your father called an outsider for 3 years. That's not what I meant. That's exactly what you meant. Sunian, if my dad hadn't pushed you out of that chat, would we still have ended up here? I don't know, but he did. When did you decide you were really leaving? The day he called me an outsider. 3 years of marriage ends here. Sunian. Miss, the car is ready. Everything's been arranged. Let's go. This city has changed so much, but it still feels the same. It still feels like mom. Miss, everyone's waiting in the conference room. Over a dozen department heads and several longtime shareholders. Hello everyone, I'm Sunian, daughter of Su Group founder Su Jin. I own 35% of the company, and starting today, I'll take part in all major decisions. Ms. Su, will you be replacing Vice President Zhang? And what about next month's shareholders meeting? No, Uncle Zhang will remain in charge. As for me, I'll attend the shareholders meeting. You don't need to worry about anything else. Mrs. Su Chen-Wen told Liu Deming's people about you. I know. Do you want us to handle it? No, let him talk. Nothing he says can touch me now. Consider it compensation for those 3 years. I'm letting it go. Hello, is this Ms. Su Nian? Who's calling? I'm Gu Xingzhi. I'm in manufacturing. Your mother and I were old friends. Mr. Gu, what can I do for you? I heard you're back at Su Group. I'd like to meet and ask whether you need help at next month's shareholders meeting. Why would you help me? I knew your mother for 20 years. I helped when she started the company, and I can't stand by when her daughter needs support. Did Liu Deming approach you? He did. The offer was generous. I turned him down. Why? Su Jin built that company for her daughter. No outsider gets to steal it. If you're free, Mr. Gu, let's meet tomorrow. Sure. Come to my office at 3 tomorrow afternoon. Mom wrote about him in her notes. Old Gu is honest and dependable. She was never wrong about people. Su Nian. Mr. Gu, your mother was fierce. She wore every sharp edge on the outside. You're quieter. You hide yours deep down. I hid them for 3 years. It became a habit. What are you planning to do about Liu Deming? There's a meeting next month and he plans to come after my shares. He's teamed up with 3 people whose holdings add up to quite a lot. I'll show up for you. I can't vote, but my presence sends a message. Anyone still undecided will see which way the wind is blowing. Thank you, Mr. Gu. Don't thank me. I'm doing this for your mother, but I believe in you too. She always said her daughter was stronger and far more patient than she was. Mr. Gu, I'm really not that impressive. We'll find out soon enough. Uncle Jiang, you don't have to do this. This is exactly what your mother did back then. Then I won't refuse. People are saying a recently divorced woman must be emotionally unstable, so how could she possibly run a company? That came from Liu Deming. I heard worse than that in the Chen household for years. Liu Deming moved money out of 2 subsidiaries, a lot of it. Evidence, we're compiling it now. He's kept the books looking clean for 3 years, but if we dig deep enough, we'll find it. Keep it quiet for now. Understood. We'll wait for your signal. He doesn't just want control. He's greedy. Greedy people think they're the smartest ones in the room, and that's why they always leave a trail. Su Nian, are you really the owner of Su Group? Yeah. Then when you married my brother, that was my choice. It had nothing to do with your family. Did my brother tell someone who you are? So you heard. Dad told me. He said my brother took money for it. Yeah. Su Nian. I came to apologize for mocking your salary at dinner and for all the cruel things I said. I'm sorry. Are you only apologizing now because you know who I am? Not entirely. If I were still that designer making $8,000 a month, would you be sitting here apologizing today? Then accepting this apology would be pointless. Let's just live our separate lives. I know I was wrong, but could you please not go after my brother? I'm not pursuing the money, but he chose to sell my information to Liu Deming. I know, I'll talk some sense into him. Don't bother. Once information is out, you can't pull it back. Besides, it doesn't hurt me, so stop worrying. Su Nian. You're different now. I've always been this way. You just never bothered to see it. I'll go then, and thanks for warning me about Zhou Han. You look so much like your mother. Uncle Shu, when your mother passed, I said you'd come back one day. I'm glad you did. Liu Deming came to me last week and I turned him down. You're Su Jin's daughter. You'll do just fine. Thank you, Uncle Shu. Give me one reason to trust you. Take a look at this first. That old snake Liu Deming actually did this? Uncle Ma, I'll reveal all of this at the meeting. Su Nian, you're even more decisive than your mother. Don't worry, I know what to do. This is our 3-year plan. Please review it. So you're Su Jin's daughter? Yes, even prettier than your photos. I heard you married an ordinary guy and let his family mistreat you for 3 years. Seriously? Seriously. What were you thinking? I was a little foolish. So was I when I was young. I thought marriage meant security. Turns out the only person you can truly count on is yourself. I got divorced, opened 1 store, and now I run dozens. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ms. Li. Let's stay in touch. Women in business have to look out for one another. That old crook Liu Deming moved all that money like it was pocket change. If Su Jin were alive, she'd never let him get away with it. Uncle Ma, about tomorrow. You don't have to say it. I know what to do. When an honest man realizes he's been played, his anger works better than any sales pitch. Miss Sue, long time no see. Sounds like you've had quite a week. It must have been exhausting. Thanks for asking, Uncle Lou. I'm doing fine. Under the company bylaws, if a major shareholder is absent for over 3 consecutive years, a shareholders meeting must confirm the related rights. Ms. Sunian, please make your statement. Everyone, I'm Sunian. I left the company 3 years ago for personal reasons. Under Vice President Zhang, it continued to grow steadily, proving its foundation is strong. I didn't return to seize power. I came to fulfill the duty my mother left me. This company was her life's work, and I have a responsibility to protect it. That's all. I won't comment on Ms. Sue's abilities, but she's been gone for 3 years and is out of touch with the business. Her sudden return threatens the company's stability. You've also heard her marriage recently collapsed. If she can't manage her own home, how can she manage a company this large? Uncle Lou is right. Judgment matters. So let's talk about yours. Over the past 3 years, several suspicious transfers left 2 subsidiaries. After being routed through multiple accounts, the money ended up in a small company controlled by a member of Uncle Lou's family. That's a lie. This is slander. The evidence is all here. Corporate records, bank statements, and transfer logs. Everyone is welcome to review it. Liu Deming, what do you have to say for yourself? These documents are fake. She fabricated them. You think bank statements can be faked too? Call the bank and verify them right now. Liu, stop digging. After taking that much money, how can you face Su Jin, the woman who gave you your start? We'll vote now. Legal will investigate the missing funds, and whoever is responsible will answer for it. The first time your mother won a meeting like this, she was just as quiet. She was 32. You did it 4 years earlier. I was right about you. You've made your mother proud. Let's keep in touch from now on. Miss Su, we were fools before. Liu Deming deceived us. Just be responsible shareholders from now on. Miss, the news is everywhere. The Su Group heiress is back, and a major shareholder's misconduct has been exposed. The Chen family really fumbled this one. Also, 2 people are downstairs asking for you, Chen Guodong and Wang Xulan. They've been waiting forever and refuse to leave. Send them up! Sunian. Mr. and Mrs. Chen, have a seat. Sunian, I was wrong to remove you from the group chat. You don't need to do this, Mr. Chen. Chen Yuan and I are divorced. I'm not part of your family anymore. Then could you remarry him? No. Sunian, Chen Yuan knows he was wrong. He regrets it every day. Does he regret treating me badly or not discovering who I was sooner? Why do you have to be so blunt? You were far more blunt when you talked about me. Chen Yuan was wrong to tell Liu Deming about you. I've already scolded him and I'll make him come apologize. Don't. The Chen family and I are done. I won't pursue the money, but don't come looking for me again. Let's go. She's right. She isn't part of our family anymore. Johan's company is in trouble. Regulators uncovered some shady dealings. Before it happened, he asked Chen Yuan to pull strings for him. What did Chen Yuan say? He ignored him. He's finally grown up. Also, Chen Yuan quit his old job. I hear he's not doing well. Miss, I told you. He has nothing to do with me. Are you free tonight? Let's have dinner. What's the occasion? Do we need one? Let's celebrate you taking back control. Okay. Sunian, there's something I've always wanted to ask. When you married Chen Yuan, did you truly think you'd never come back? I really didn't. Back then, all I wanted was a quiet, stable life. What changed? I learned you can't create a peaceful life just by wanting one. People are complicated. If the Chen family had treated you well, would you have stayed away? Maybe. Then what about Su Group? My mother didn't build the company to trap me. She built it so I'd always have the power to choose, to stay when I wanted and leave when I didn't. You understand life better than your mother did. It took falling flat on my face to learn. To the future. To the future. The past belongs in the past. 5 years later, same angle, same building. I finally reached the place Mom never got to reach. Miss, this afternoon's interview is arranged. The reporter wants to ask what inspired your return to the business world.
Tell them it was a group chat notification?
Of course, miss. One notification kicked me out of a group chat. They pushed me out of their family and straight back into my rightful place. You're on the front page. Outstanding Woman of the Year in Business. There's a small story beside it too. Chen Yuan is caught up in a debt dispute. I see. Su Nian, I opened my own bakery and I can support myself now. Thank you for not going after my brother over that money. I was immature back then, and I'm truly sorry. The apology came late, but it was sincere. Some people keep sinking, others keep climbing. In the end, everyone is responsible for their own path. The new campus carries Mom's name, but this time I signed my own and my road is only beginning.